Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Capricorn about the one that got away. So let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. And I hope you're having a great day so far. I'm really enjoying the fact that we're having a storm in Minneapolis right now that I think is not snow related, so that's why I'm extra smiley today. We're going to use a couple different tarot before we dive into the Hidden Truth Oracle again. This will help us get some thoughts from the person that got away. So let's start off with the Rider-Waite. And Capricorn, hopefully this will help us understand who this message is actually for. And remember not to get too hung up on the genders because we all have both masculine and feminine. All right, so it looks like we've got a bit of a broken heart here, Capricorn, which makes a lot of sense, right? If I were to come up with the one that got away, I think this would be a pretty good tarot depiction of that because we've got the heartbreak card, right? The Three of Swords. And then we've also got the wish fulfillment card, the Nine of Cups. So this is like that dreamy partner that you know things could have gone well with, but something didn't go right here, right? So that's pretty obvious. Spirit, help us out. What else does Capricorn need to know? All right, so for some hidden energy, if you're new to my channel, by the way, that's if a card flips over but doesn't fall out. We've got the Page of Wands coming. Well, not out, but flipping over for us. And this card is usually my good news card, but I'm kind of feeling like this is more about maybe somebody who was a little bit too focused on the wrong thing. So there was maybe gossip or buzz or a reputation that was based on lies or jealousy or something, and that's what kind of got in the way of this connection here. What else do we need for Capricorn? Alright, we've got the King of Swords. So this could actually be like a divorce situation. So if you've been married before, this King of Swords can often represent a masculine who has ended a relationship, like a marriage, especially if we see the Queen of Swords come out. But this could also be somebody, like a masculine energy that really does have a respect for honesty or logic, intellect. Generally, they're seen as pretty, intelligent. So here we have the Star. This is the major arcana version of the Nine of Cups. So let me get one more card here, but I'm kind of getting that the King of Swords is going through some healing. The Star can mean somebody who has, well, like I said, the wish fulfillment. It could also mean somebody who has some amount of fame or notoriety or a really good reputation within their industry, for example. But it can also mean healing. And with, the heartbreak and everything, it really does come off more as somebody who's gone through some healing. So we might see the Four of Swords come out, for example, or the Hermit. We've got the Two of Wands telling me that part of what this masculine energy is working to address or heal is direction related. So it could be pertaining to literally your calling in life, what kind of profession would actually be fulfilling for me. But this is feeling a lot more so I think I chose the wrong person, basically. What else do we have for the Three of Swords, please? So we also have the Seven of Pentacles coming out. This could be somebody's karma. I look at the Seven of Pentacles as you reap what you sow. And it looks like there was a situation here where somebody wasn't really placing the value on a connection that they should have, and then they lost that connection. Tell me more about this Nine of Cups, please. right, we have the Queen of Pentacles. It's really funny because I was literally thinking to myself, we haven't seen much on the feminine side. The Queen of Pentacles is a valuable woman. I was just talking about somebody not seeing the value here. And that's because this Queen of Pentacles is a very valuable woman. Very valuable. Generally somebody who lives in luxury, but still, you know, like, not like boastful or obnoxious about it. Like, hey, check out my giant collection of purses. Nothing like that. All right, what else do we have about the Page of Wands, please? Hidden energy, we have the Ace of Cups. So, yeah, there was love that I think somebody kind of underestimated or refused to see. There might have been some barrier that seemed a little bit too big to overcome for this person, so they didn't really want to consider the person that they fell in love with an option to actually like be a partner with. Ace of Wands. But with the Ace of Wands here, that's changed. There's something, a perspective that has changed, and now this person is viewing the Queen of Pentacles as like the right partner. And we've got the Chariot coming out to clarify the King of Swords. So this is motivating the King of Swords to take action. The Chariot can represent like a vehicle at times, or just like movement, right? Tower. This is what's motivating the movement. There's something here, I think it's information, that has caused this masculine energy to reconsider what kind of response he wants to have to this situation. And he wants to get things back on track. He wants to kind of like even, I heard like even the score, but that kind of sounds like vengeful. It's more like, I did you wrong, so I want to do right by you. Like, I want to apologize. Alright, and then we're going to jump over to the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. The ones with the oddly small heads. It's alright, they redeem themselves with the skeleton art. What do we have for these Seven of Pentacles, please? We have the Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups. It's a lot of water energy, so I definitely feel like this is pertaining to emotion, right? We're talking about the one that got away. So somebody hasn't been able to get over, or possibly both of you haven't been able to get over each other. And with the Seven of Cups, it looks like there's some emotional confusion, or there was some emotional confusion. Yeah, I'm getting it's Seven of Cups clarifies the Seven of Pentacles. So the number 7 may be important to you. We also have the Chariot is number 7, so that's 3 sevens. Sevens can also speak to divine timing. So this could have been one of those situations where you had to have the one that got away kind of situation in order for both people to have the experiences or the time needed to learn the lessons that would prepare them to be a good partner. Eight of Pentacles. So this is perhaps a suggestion that someone has a plan, right? So we know that this King of Swords has been motivated to some sort of action, and it looks like excuse me, there's a little bit of a concern in terms of where things were left. With the Ten of Swords, they know that they betrayed you, but they're still feeling motivated to, it's almost like it's like your last option. If you want to do it, you better fucking do it now. Ooh. Ooh. This is the second time the Ace of Wands has come out for you, Capricorn. And this is clarifying the Tower. This new beginning is a wish fulfillment for this King of Swords. They really, really want to make things right here. Ooh, because they see you as an empress. That's beautiful energy. The Empress is the combination of all 4 queens in the deck. So there's just this element of like sage, like wisdom, really cool energy, right? Somebody who knows how to do the accountability thing, but can also probably make you laugh, or is very like generous or kind. So just like a really, really beautiful feminine energy. All right, so we're going to get a couple of hidden truth oracles and get some pensamientos, some thoughts. What are they thinking about Capricorn? What are they thinking about Capricorn, the one that got away? It was my fault, but I blamed you. I know I was a distraction from your pain. You speak to me through music. This is one of my favorite cards. Sometimes it's hard to believe that there can be something so coordinated, but messages through music is definitely something I would encourage you to consider whether or not that's something that happens. I don't know. It's kind of magical, right? All right, what else do we have for Capricorn? We have, I left you before you could leave me. I wish I could share my good news with you. This person actually felt like you were someone that was on their team, like you actually did support them. It wasn't just empty, you know? And when they have something awesome happen, it's really hard not to feel like they can communicate that to somebody like you that really wants to celebrate their wins with them. I hope that you can forgive me one day. All right, let's close it out with the spiritual as fuck deck. These cards make me laugh, but they also have some pretty good advice on them. So, what do we have for Capricorn, please? All right, we've got be the change you wish to see up in this bitch. I think. So I actually have to kind of tie this back to a quote that has stuck with me for a very long time, or rather like kind of like a comment. One of my mentors, Jason, told me that he can't stand that, what is it, like, why do I want to say Jason Mayer, but I know it's not that. He has this song called Waiting on the World to Change, and it's all like adorable about like, you know, kumbaya and everything's gonna just like magically get better on its own. And his comment was, no, like you have to like be an instrument to actually make the change happen. You can't just be like so yeah, definitely like that. And then we've got, in order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. There's definitely a maturity in being able to accept things that don't really go our way as kind of guidance or direction towards something that's better for you. I would definitely call that a good example of non-attachment, just appreciating that whatever is supposed to be for you is in your life, and anything that is not, you might have to help like usher it out or kick it out, but it's just a waste of time to wish on things that you don't have in your life. That's not fair. It's important to dream, but you don't want to like waste time on the things that you've lost. Be kind-hearted as fuck and full of love, but maintain boundaries like a motherfucker. Alright, that's a pretty awesome card. Alright, I hope you found that helpful. Thank you so much. everyone for the support, and have a wonderful rest of your night.